Hi and welcome to the podcast. My name is Kristen. You can find me on Ravelry as K10, that's K10, and on Instagram as Skein. Hope you're doing really well. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful day outside. We've just had tons and tons of rain and it's been quite cold, but yes, today it's a really nice day out there, so I might have to go out and have a bit of a walk. Yeah, hope you're all doing really well. I'm just having one of those days where nothing really is going right. Just kind of woke up that way, you know how it goes. I don't have a huge amount of stuff to show you, so this is going to be super duper quick. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. I have a finished object, which is what I'm wearing. So I finished my cruiser cardigan. I think I finished this middle of the week. That's it there. I wore this to work yesterday and it was really nice. It's very warm, although because it's so open at the front it does let a bit of breeze in, so it's not like super hot. I have a this is my design, the cruiser cardigan, and then I did another one which was the freewheeler sweater, and it's exactly the same design, just a sweater form, and that is a lot warmer obviously because you don't have the front open, so it's actually quite a good piece to have to wear now when it's sort of in between hot and cold. So yeah, I used our Uptown Sock, which is the single ply, held together with Mohair. The Uptown Sock is Milky Way and the Mohair is Typo. So it sort of has a grey undertone with flecks of colour all the way through. And yeah, really happy with how it turned out. I did on the weekend, I knitted on this exclusively because I wanted to get it finished, and I also, well, I suppose not exclusively because I was knitting on something else, but I was trying to sample some stitch patterns for our new yarn, which is a Silk Road, and I was hoping to come up with something, some sort of pattern to go with that yarn base, and I don't know, I think I've hit that ceiling where it's like, okay, you just need to take a break now because your energy is at zero. So I could not come up with any inspiration. I tried tons of stitch patterns, none of them worked. And also I think because that yarn is a sock weight, it's a very summery yarn, it's very cool to touch. I just don't feel like knitting with that at the moment. It's winter, like we're in winter now, and honestly, all I want to knit with is DK weight, worsted weight or chunky yarn. I just really feel like winter knits. So I'm just going to shelve that for a little bit. And yeah, I actually brought home yesterday some Bliss DK, which is our, sorry, itchy nose. Mohair is giving me an itchy nose. It's the cashmere and merino DK, which is really lovely yarn and perfect for winter, so I thought I might bring that home and, if I feel like it, do some swatching with that this weekend. But I'm not going to force myself because I know if I do then I'll just go off knitting completely, so best just to, when the mood strikes, cast on, and if not, just leave it. Anyhow, that's that. So yeah, anyway, I did finish this. I've got stuff on the floor because I didn't bring over a chair to put my stuff on. Obviously I'm at home again, and the COVID virus is still going on, and we're still meant to be at home. They haven't lifted the ban, although you can go and visit family, which is what I'm going to be doing next week. It's my mum's birthday, so we are going to go down to Foster to visit them just to see if they're okay. It's basically a quick trip down and a quicker trip back. just to check on them. And it is her birthday, so I am going to be knitting her a love note, which is obviously everyone who knows this one. This is a Tin Can Knits pattern. It's the beautiful pullover with the mohair and sock, which I am addicted to knitting. I made one of these last year, and it's a sample for the shop, but I feel like I might snatch that one from the shop and wear that, and then knit a new one for the shop, because the colours that I knitted in aren't available anymore. Well, they've been discontinued, so yeah, it's a lovely pattern. I know lots of people have knit this, and it's so quick. It's just so quick to knit because it's knit at a very large gauge, so I think it took me only a couple of days to knit. And I'm hoping that's true, because we are leaving to go down to see them. I think we could be going on a Friday, but I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday. We'll be spending Saturday night with my parents. And the reason I'm knitting her this is because when I did knit my one, Mum loved it and she tried it on. It looked fantastic. It is quite cropped, so I know if I do knit this for her, I need to make it a couple of inches longer. But yeah, I haven't told her, so I'm hoping I can get it done before we leave. If not, I'll just take it down on the needles and show her, and then I can send it. But these are the colours I'm going to knit. This one is our C colourway, which is like a turquoisey blue. Mum really suits this colour. And then as the mohair, I'm going to use our other colourway called Sea Salt. So sea and sea salt, it's very ocean inspired love note. But yeah, I think they're going to knit up beautifully. The other idea I had with this, although Mum isn't really into yellow, I suppose she is actually, but this turquoise had the little speckles of gold through it, and I thought once I got it home and I started looking at it, I thought this would actually suit our colourway Pure Gold with this turquoise. That would look quite unusual, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to be casting this on today. Like I said, it's a Friday. I was going to go in and do a bit of cleaning, and I'm still trying to rearrange the front of the shop for when we ever open up, whenever that will be. And I have an idea for shelves. It's really kind of stressful to create a space. Like I have sort of created it, now I don't like it. Yeah, and I have some ideas for some shelves, which I'm thinking about, but I don't want to spend any money until I'm like 100% sure of what I want to do. So yeah, I just need to go in and sort of rearrange and think about it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not going in today. I decided to stay at home. Like I said, I just woke up. I'm just having one of those off days. So I'm going to go and sit in the sun if it's not too windy out there and cast this on later. So I can't wait. So fingers crossed, next week when I do the podcast, I will have this almost done, or actually done. Do you reckon I can do it? Do you think I can do it? I hope I can do it. Anyway. Oh no, I didn't bring it down. Oh, it doesn't matter. I finished a sock, one of Paul's socks, which is this very bright orange colour. He picked this colour. I was between knitting this. I finished knitting this and I was going to start knitting a love note, but the mohair had not dried yet, so I just needed something to pick up, and I remembered I had these socks on the needles, so I actually finished the first sock. He's tried it on, it looks really good. He goes through socks, he loves wearing them around the house, and he's actually starting to wear them out with his riding boots, which is really nice. Of course you can't see them because they're under riding boots, but he really loves the feel of hand knit socks. I mean, who doesn't? So yeah, I'm trying to keep up making him new pairs. My dad is now hand knit sock convert, so is my mum. My brother keeps asking me for socks too, so I've got like lots of people to knit socks for, and myself. I obviously wear them all the time. I've got them on right now. But anyway, I also was trying to work out what I wanted to knit for the 2020 Knit All the Colours for this month. This month of May we are knitting red, purple or violet, and I just have not cast on anything. I just had a mental blank. I didn't know what I wanted to knit. I've knit a lot of things in that colourway previously, last year in particular, and I just was so uninspired to knit anything. It was really awful. I just couldn't come up with anything. I did pull out a yarn which I got from, ooh, it's a dyer from the States. I can see the label, but I can't think of the name. Anyway, it had that violet colour in there, but I have two skeins, but I was going to split the skeins and knit one into socks, and I thought, no, I really want to keep that because I want to knit something with both of the skeins. So anyway, what I decided to do was cheat just a little bit, because this, even though I cast this on quite a while ago, it doesn't matter. Whips are totally included into the knit along. It's just knitting with the colour. So this has a little bit of the reddy violet colour in there, so I'm claiming this as my May colour. Anyway, I'm making my own rules. No, you can do that, but yeah, I feel like I'm cheating, but I'm not really. Next month, which is coming up really quickly, June, that is not violet, but like a blue purple. So I have a colourway on the shop which is called Hyacinth, which I've been eyeing off for a long time. So I know I'm going to knit with that colour. I'm thinking of combining it with our other colour, which is French lavender, and knitting something with that. I don't know what, but yeah, I'm definitely going to cast on something new for then. Yeah, I think, gosh, that's everything. I started the test knit last week for the tops that I showed you, which was the duet top that I knit one out of Pirate Pearl's yarn and one with our yarn, and it's going really well. The test knitters are doing beautiful tops. They've got some lovely combinations with the colours that they've chosen, so that's really exciting, and I can't wait to reveal all that. And I have another test knit going, which is the Frida top, which is that little lacy sleeve, and that the first one, the duet top, is due out next month, and then I'm going to hold off on the Frida top and release that the month after. So yeah, and I do have another design that I'm still working on, which is using the cotton yarn, but like I said, I'm in winter mode now, so I think I might leave that and then just think about more sort of winter knits. Anyway, hope you're doing really well, and thank you for leaving comments. I really enjoy reading your comments, so please leave a comment if you feel like it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you next week, hopefully with a nearly completed love note, and yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you then. Bye!